struggling to get budget for modern payment rails because leadership thinks checks are, quote, cheap enough. So how do I calculate the real brutal financial return of eliminating manual checks, including postage, manual reconciliation hours, and stop payment fees to finally force a business case? I'm going to guess, Angela, that when you've engaged with prospects and they're kind of thinking about switching
Yeah.
over, you probably had to help them build an ROI or build a business case to make this switch. So maybe you've got some thoughts that would help Shireen.
Yeah, great question, and I'm happy to answer it because I have a good answer for it. Yes, that is the perception that's out there, but in reality, an electronic disbursement is always going to be less than a paper check, all in. When you think about labor costs, when you think about print and mail, whether you're either doing that in-house or if you're outsourcing it, and then there's all the other things, right? Not just a producing the check, but I mean, are we saying that the postal service is getting it there on time 100% of the time? No. We're seeing so much lost in the mail. We're seeing interception of checks, check fraud that's costing companies. And then what happens? That's the question you have to ask yourself, is then what happens? When a check is lost or never got there, you're having to reprint the check. The customer's already angry, so now you're having to overnight. So when I go do a full ROI analysis with my clients, and I say, okay, what does that mean to you? And oh yeah, we are. Then we have this FedEx bill that we for overnighting, and then also the redundancy in now we have to go back and update our system of record that check didn't happen. That's a manual process for most people. So when you think about all the bolt-on things that happen, and I'm happy to run an ROI analysis with anyone who's interested, it almost always, in fact, I've never seen it come back with a negative ROI. It's always very positive.